Mm, 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 By the way, people love the humming.
I know. I'm in the minority.
You saw that?
I saw that. Everybody's backing up the humming. I guess because I get like 75% of it before you hit go live,
Yeah,
and it's just kind of I'm just waiting for it
you did
to
get the worst
just.
part of it.
I get the
Sorry.
worst part of it. That's all right.
Israel Palestine. An entire war broke out since we last were together. So
You can
we
at
have
least
to.
spell Israel correctly.
Oh, is
I
that
just noticed that
incorrect?
now. That is incorrect. Yeah, it's
Uh
not Israel.
oh. It's this conflict is very real, Frank.
Conflict
I'll
is
have
real.
you know.
Correct.
I'll have you know. Now we got to fire an intern. See, you assumed it was me. It
It's
was somebody else.
let them go. They're gone.
I'll tell you the worst thing from this conflict that's very disturbing
There's a lot of terrible things.
is a lot of terrible things, but this one I found in particular really bad. So we'll talk about that. Speaking of really bad, Jada Pinkett Smith.
You stand by. Hey, you made the comments a while back that she sucks, and you're standing by it, and you got reason.
I'm being proven right, I believe. Finally, some good news. A Seinfeld reunion.
Holy crap!
That's right. I'm glad we could sprinkle in a happy topic in there.
I never thought I'd see it. Okay,
Mhm.
all right, go ahead.
I'm shocked. LeBron and Diddy's kids are dating. We have a potential new Speaker of the House. We have to discuss Tommy Tuberville. If you don't know who that is, stay tuned. You'll enjoy. And the NHL's adopting like an anti-gay policy, which is really aggravating me. All that and more. Frankie C is here. J Sab's on the way. My friends, that's a podcast.
Fucking NHL.
Oh, they're driving me crazy. Maybe the problem that Israel and Palestine are having together is they don't know how to
Stop
spell
right there. Stop.
Israel.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
Is
no,
that
that's
what
your
started?
problem alone. That is an Anthony problem.
But do you think that's how it started, where they were like,
No,
you're not.
no, it's not.
That's not.
Yeah, no, this is a terrible, terrible thing that's going on. Just the slaughter that took place is unbelievable, and it's still going on. It's fucking terrible.
It really is. Very, very bad. Of course, the long history of this area is incredibly long.
Oh yeah, but this
incredibly
is
historic,
like
which we
sneak
don't want to get.
attack. You know, the Hamas terrorists sneak attacking Israel, like it's just like not even it's civilians, ordinary people.
Well, that's what I think.
What am I hearing?
Me.
Oh, hello.
That's what I think most people are starting to lose sight of, that this was a really bad terrorist attack.
Yep.
And that even though you might have some feelings on Israel versus Palestine, because I know that's a controversial topic, where I think it gets interesting is nobody really loves terrorism. So like even people that are maybe on the Palestine side are kind of like, this was not the way to go about.
There are people out there disgusting that are siding somehow with the terrorists. It's like unbelievable. You see.
Do you think so? Because I feel like most people are.
No, most people sure are great, and everything's everybody's disgusted and they hate what's going on. Then there are people that are like, there were protests in Manhattan, and then there were people cheering it on the other side. There were just battling protests, and it's disgusting. Like, how could anybody before?
Well, I think there's people that are for Palestinians. I don't know if there's people that are like, go Hamas. I don't know. Maybe there are. I don't know.
All right. Well,
I'm not quite sure.
Yeah. I want to say that I know someone who commented, made a whole post today on Instagram, how while she is sympathetic with Israel, everyone should read up about the history of Palestine, and then maybe they'll Palestine versus Israel, and maybe they'll change their mind. And I'm like, yeah,
no. Take that down.
Was this person Roger Waters? Because
no, it's a screaming liberal white girl. You know, the usual.
Well, Roger Waters is very.
What is this usual liberal? No, no.
Roger Waters is famously pro-Palestine. Like,
well, whether you're pro-Israel,
famously.
pro-Palestine, this is terrorists taking out civilians and like
right.
doing the worst things to these people, kidnapping. I heard some terrible stuff on the news today that I don't even want to say on this thing that people were doing.
Yeah, well, we're going to talk about one of them.
It's disgusting.
It is, but I think what I was saying before was I think when you introduce like this the what they did, the terrorist tactics, even the people that are like, oh, I'm kind of for Palestine in this, are on the side of like, ooh, this was kind of a bad way to go about it. And by the way, I don't know how. I mean, Frank has said a lot of anti-Semitic things in his day to me privately, so I don't know how he feels.
That's ridiculous, and you're a dick.
Been waiting to make that joke all day.
Well done. You nailed it.
But I could honestly say that I don't give a shit. I'm proud to say I don't care, and I don't really have a side. I wish these two people can get along and find a way to live in an area together. That would be my vote. I have a hard time when they, constantly fight and argue. It's very complicated, and not that I'm not for one or the other. I just don't care. It's like a couple in the next room arguing. I can't. Well, I just don't want them to hit each other. But other than that, I don't want to get involved.
I know you don't personally want to get involved, but it affects everybody, around the world, because then it spreads to there's anti-Semitism going on, and everybody's fighting here and all around. And not to mention the fact that innocent people in Israel slaughtered. It was just a massacre. It's unbelievable.
Yeah,
so, I know you don't want to get involved and you don't care, but you should. I don't know. People should probably care a little bit.
Well, I mean, I don't have. It's hard. I don't care. It's not, and not that I don't like Jewish people.
Liberty Twitcher. That is a good statement. It's not complicated to know that one side burns, does terrible things, and the other side doesn't.
Yeah, I agree. But I mean, if you look at look, let's just take 2 minutes.
What the hell was that?
I'm sorry. I just got my ass slapped as someone walked by me.
Sounded like a glass shattered or a light bulb exploded. Jeez.
That's what real men do, is what I was just told.
Oh, there you go. Oh my God.
Spicy.
Does he know he's live on a podcast?
Probably not.
Let's take 2 seconds to just go back to the history of this all. I mean, this was an area that was conquered by Romans, Ottomans, right? I mean, it's Islamic, it's Jewish, Christian. Forget the Roman Empire and Christianity, what they did to this area. Fucking crazy, right? And then you have the collapse of the Ottoman Empire, which, what did those people ever want to do other than have you sit down, relax, and put your feet up? You know what I'm saying? It's just.
Oh, how long?
Very good,
how many hours ago did you write that joke?
God, around 4:30.
Terrible. So listen, I don't care.
But listen,
who disagrees with who? Nothing justifies what happened.
Well, no, but I'm saying what makes it so complicated is you had Islamic people living in that area. You had Jewish people in that area. Now all of a sudden they're fighting about who's there first. Now all of a sudden you have Jewish people moving back into the area. Now you have Islamic people moving back into the area. Now you have these there was Hamas and Fatah, two Islamic factions fighting each other over who was going to fight with the Israel. The whole thing is a huge knot of insanity where it's just just split it down the middle. I mean, and that's the other thing too. When the British Empire is involved, and then they just kind of pull out, leaving everything in chaos. And then when they decide that they are going to split up the region, they don't, Frank, just go with the old north and south, which most people do. They pick these little globs and chunks of areas to give to one another. And some of them are mutually controlled, and some of them are just Jewish, and some of them are just Palestine.
Well,
I mean, what did anybody this is no way to.
The difference is the people who attacked, their goal is to wipe out
No,
Jewish people.
I'm not
So
even
that's-
talking about Hamas yet. I'm just talking about here's the history
I
of
get
everything
you.
that's
I
coming
you.
together. So when you hear people like taking sides, it's like
Right.
I can't help but overwhelmingly feel like can't we just go about this a smart way? Like killing each other doesn't seem like the way to go. Like, can't we figure out? But like, I mean, no bullshit. Like in 2023, we can't figure out a mature
No,
way to
I'll tell you why.
coexist with one another.
I'll tell you why. Go ahead.
I was gonna say, you know what the amazing thing is when dinosaurs were ruling the earth, right? We didn't have these fucking problems. It was where am I going to get my meal next, and how am I not going to become somebody else's meal? That was the thing. Nobody worried about what's my side of the invisible line and what's yours, and who gets to control this fucking thing or that fucking thing. It's like
the thing is, they both consider it their holy land, and why they can't just share it is unbelievable. I don't understand. I'm sure there's something telling them you can't share it for some reason, but the fact that they have to blow each other up and do all these horrific things, that's ridiculous. I mean, I don't know the whole. I'm going to be totally honest. I don't know the whole history of every conflict that went on over there. I don't. But what happened recently is not justified in any way. So
no, what happened recently was a terrorist attack.
It was a terrorist attack, and it was disgusting, and nobody, it was not a military strike. It wasn't anything like that. It was just awful.
Ginny, you were going to say something before I went on my little...
The biggest problem why they won't come to an agreement or conclusion is simply because of one thing, and that's because religion is involved. And they'll both never back down. And it's not because of the ethnicity, but it is largely part because of the religion. So I went down a rabbit hole because I kind of knew some of it. I mentioned this once on the pod before, that when I was in school, I had in one of my classes, there was a Jewish girl and a Palestinian girl. And once they knew what the other one was, they refused to talk to each other entire time we were there. Which is crazy because they didn't know each other. But because of what happened and what's still going on, they refuse to talk to each other, which is, it's crazy to me.
I have to believe that any religion based on, they have to be misinterpreting whatever they're being taught. Because it's not like, I mean, unless I can't imagine a good religion, anybody considering it and going, well, I guess, God wants me to kill, that doesn't make any sense to me. That doesn't add up. So
I know, but you know what?
Why would they look at it and go, yeah, that's the message. Well, we're going to go to heaven, but we have to kill everybody. I don't understand the logic there.
They're taught from an early age to believe this. Now, I mean, obviously there's extreme versions of every religion. Muslim religion does not teach that at the forefront.
Yeah.
But when you go into the, extreme, and then there, obviously then you go into the terrorist groups.
That's what it is. These terrorists, they interpret it the way they want. I don't understand. Like religion, the religions I'm aware. I'm not a theologian. But the religions I'm aware of do not teach this kind of thing.
But the extreme of every religion has done the most crazy, ludicrous. The Crusades. You look at this shit. I mean, it's die
if you good, you die, go to heaven.
Yeah. Well, okay, that's my other thing too, which I struggle to like. Okay, put yourself in Hamas's shoes, right? They feel like they're getting strangled and they need to fight Israel. This was the best thing that they could come up with. This is what I don't understand, how they think that this is going to accomplish anything for them, because I feel like again, going back to what I previously said, even if you had some people who sympathize with the Palestinians, this isn't winning them any favors. Like, I think this is an effrontery to everybody on the planet, Americans, British, Australia, like everybody, because everybody has either been a part of a terrorist attack or has seen what it's done to other countries, 9/11, in London, the subway, you go up and down the list. Nobody is in favor of that. So I feel like once you cross that line, you are alienating yourself from anybody thinking that, or anybody being able to help you.
Instantly turns against you. Instantly, it's an instant.
Yes.
You're on the world's shit list.
Thank you for saying it better than I could.
I don't understand the logic of we're gonna kill a bunch of people and then we're gonna win. And because what do you think? No one's gonna stop you. No one's gonna come after you.
Right.
This is not gonna end well for you. If you start anything like that, it's you're now a target. What was it? What we say? What's the name of Hamas? Is the terrorist group that now is. It's like Al Qaeda. We're just now you're on the shit list. Well, you were always on. It wasn't a great group to begin with, so it's a terrorist group. But now, you're just amping it up, and it's like you just kill innocent people like that. And even if I'll never understand the how anybody
never understand it
would have that in their head and go, "This is the right thing to do."
You're gonna laugh at this, maybe, but one of my friends was actually in Israel at the time. She went for 3 weeks on vacation with her boss, who is Israeli, Jewish, and they were in that area, last leg of the trip, and I woke up, what was it, Saturday morning, and I was like, yeah, I think something's going on. Like, okay, when you think of Israel, at least for me, you think of always there's always attacks. There's always bombings. There's always, that's why everybody there has a bomb shelter, and those bomb alarms, is that what they call them? They always go off there.
Well, I don't know how much.
No, they go off there quite often.
They do drills as well,
Right.
But, I mean, it's. I know someone. I know. It's the first time I know someone. I know someone who was there, and had to shelter, and thank goodness they were able to get out, and so on their way back.
The girl I know, she actually did get home Monday night, but the place where she was staying, the person's house did have a bomb shelter, which they all do. And there's also I guess a community one down the block or something. So she had to go down the block, and then also she had to stay in the shelter. She went to the airport and she was online for 4 hours. And it was so crowded that they were telling people that they were interrogating people and telling them that they could either get on the flight or not, even if they bought tickets. So luckily she did make it home, but she is just like, she's like, I can't, she's older. She's in her 50s. And she's just like, I can't even tell you how, she's like, I know, like she said, going there, I know the risks. It's like she said, it's not uncommon to hear bombs going off or, whatever. She said, but we knew something was seriously wrong when it first happened. And I'll be honest, I only found out about it because I was looking on Twitter. Otherwise, I would have never known. And I was looking, it didn't come up, it wasn't all over my Facebook feed.
Oh,
you know
really?
what I mean?
It was everywhere.
Or my Instagram at first, when it first happened. Now it is more. But I was like, how do we not have, and so I just think it's crazy. I think it's insane. But there are people who, well, there's countries like Iran, they are supporting them. They help them get in there. It's just like, I want you to do something. I want you to go and really read the history of it, because it is crazy. It is like,
it's
a crazy long story.
Yeah, it's layers upon layers
Mhm.
of like I said, empires, and then people leaving them, and then them being able to fend for themselves and fighting, and everybody feeling like they had, like, this land is theirs.
Yep.
And upset at the other person for them being there. It's nuts.
I wouldn't be surprised if there's attack here.
I hope not. Well, I mean,
hope not.
Of course we don't know, but I have to address people. There's a guy in the chat saying we don't really understand how evil this is. This is evil. It's
I don't think anybody's not saying it's not evil.
It's evil. It's anybody who's for what happened on the over the weekend is nuts. Is out of their mind. It's insane. It's evil.
I mean, is there anybody? Have you heard anybody be like, I think you hear people saying, "Well, Palestine has an argument," but I don't think you hear anybody saying, "I'm so happy that they did this."
Mia Khalifa.
We don't know anybody that's
I know Mia
stuff
Khalifa.
like that. But there are people who are who are in there are people that are celebrating it, and it's like.
Who's Mia Khalifa? Is the porn star Jay Samps? What did she? I didn't hear what she said. I just saw her trending the other day, but I didn't look into it.
I mean, basically, she was saying that she was on Palestine's side, and then she said something that Playboy dropped her. I want to say, is Playboy even relevant? They have women with cocks on the cover.
The best cover I ever saw. If you ask me, I enjoyed that one greatly.
So,
Frank, why do I always have to make the pro transgender jokes? You could jump in every now and then and make them. Be on my team.
I'm on you.
Sounds like Jay Sam's looking at the Gaza Strip Club. Hey, what? Why? What did I say? Gaza Strip Club.
That was a while ago.
I know, but what did I say?
Who the hell knows? It was like a half hour.
Darn it! That would have been a good joke.
But no, it's terrible. So I don't know. We're not.
Well, let me. I want to go through the three really terrible things.
Go ahead.
Okay.
I know what they are.
The babies. I mean, that's the worst thing.
It's terrible. We
don't have to talk about it.
There's never a reason for anything like that. Not even close. I almost threw up when I heard that. I was in my car. I heard it on the radio.
Which is like, again, I struggle to find the even crooked, disturbed, insane logic on, like,
there's no logic. It's
if we do this, evil. It's going to help our cause. Like, I don't.
It's just pure evil.
That's it.
Yeah. Like, was there nobody in the Hamas room that was like,
maybe we shouldn't do this?
I think this is going to piss everybody off, even people that are on our side. So maybe we shouldn't murder babies. Like, nobody stood up and said that in the meeting. Maybe they did and they got shot. I don't know.
It's just pure evil. There's no justifying it. There's nothing. It's just simple, pure evil. It's the most disgusting.
Yeah, I don't know. And to be that person that, like, again, oh my, like, I don't. Maybe, Frank, I don't know. Maybe it's because I've never cared about anything so much in my life. I don't know. I just couldn't be like, let's go. Could you imagine being in a situation where somebody goes, this is what we're doing today, Frank. We were march over there. All right, kill these babies.
No, I don't know why anybody, like, how this many people signed up for this. Like, how do you get that many people to do that kind of crazy shit? It's disturbing, really, when you think that people are capable of that.
Yeah. Liberty Torture says, I usually like your show, but he is so naive. This sounds like Frank. He is so naive. This is hard to listen to. Help their cause. Their cause is for all Jews to die. I don't, again, Frank, you can call me crazy here, or you can say I'm naive.
Let's see.
Maybe I'm looking at the sunny side of things. But I don't know if every Palestinian wants every Jew to die as much as perhaps. And again, I'm not on their side.
I don't know the conflict between. I don't know how fully fleshed. I don't get the.
What I'm saying is, look, I understand these two sides are battling. But what I'm saying is I think maybe there are some Palestinians that just want their land. And that's
Maybe
it.
I don't know, but the Hamas terrorist group is the one that everybody knows is
Right.
wants to wipe out all
Right.
Jewish people. Which
Because
is
I think it's
disturbing.
important to keep that in mind that you have Palestinians and then you have Hamas.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't.
And
I don't-
Hamas doesn't speak for every Palestinian in that region.
Right.
I mean, there are Palestinians that are denouncing this terrorist act. So to be like, oh, those people want all the Jews to die, I think is an unfair statement to make.
Yeah, the terrorists is the people who want that to happen.
I mean, it's the same thing. Like, it's the same thing when Al Qaeda, right, attacked 9/11. Now we're going to be mad at every single Muslim in the world. That's not right.
That's not how that works.
That's not how it works.
No, it's the evil, heartless, soulless people that attacked and killed. The terrorist groups. Those are the people that are doing this, and it's disgusting. So that's the people who, deserve to be wiped out.
Right. So besides the baby thing, the absolute worst part of this, which is like almost unimaginable, but one of the Hamas or a group of the Hamas people, they go and they kill this couple, right?
I know what you're going to talk about.
And they film it.
Yeah.
Then they take the footage. They find the guy. They go to the kid's phone, the boy's phone, find his mother. And they text the mother the footage.
The video, yeah. Because they're fucking, it's unbelievable. They're disgusting.
I mean, when I heard that, I literally stopped. I stopped in my tracks today because I don't know. I mean, that's
like really, really, really fucked up.
It's super evil.
Sorry, use that word.
No, I mean,
I don't know a worse word. Evil is just the word. Is
like, how do you even?
How do you think of that?
Right. How do you think about that? I really don't know.
It doesn't add up. In our brains, it doesn't add up because it seems inconceivable to us.
We don't have the hate or the cult-like tendencies that these people do. Sorry. Yeah,
you're right.
I'll tell you something.
That's a new level. That's an insane level of evil that we can't comprehend.
After 9/11, like, and I don't know about you guys, like, I kind of knew what a terrorist was, but not to the extent. Like, you learned a little about it in high school, but not like, just a little bit. And then I went down a rabbit hole then, and I really learned a lot because I was like, I want to know. Like, I was only, how old was I at that time? 19. And I couldn't fathom people wanting to kill mass amounts of people and then themselves.
Yeah.
And I was
suicide
like,
bombers and stuff.
How do they do this? Like, why? I wanted to know. Like, I couldn't. It didn't, in my mind, I was like, how do they do this? Why do they want to do this? But you know what? I did learn that, like, go ahead. Go down that rabbit hole, too, because I'll see you next week.
Liberty Twitcher, we can't comprehend. They aren't humans. They're animals. Those people are not human beings. Like, if you
No, they're not human. The
you to
people
come up with
anybody
that
could do that? No.
I mean, that's craziness.
Yeah, it doesn't add up for us. It's not war. It's just a horrible act that.
And then the third, not to be like a America guy, but the third crazy thing is you take American hostages. Like, don't piss on the fucking wasp nest. Like, we can come in there and really fuck some shit up.
Right.
And you harming our citizens is not.
Don't take hostages, period.
Yeah, well, you're right.
None of this is good. What do you know?
None of it is good. But again, don't like. I mean, don't. That's not going to help you. None of this is going to help you. I don't think. I don't know.
I don't think they're thinking with logic and sense and humanity. They're just doing.
Yeah.
Whatever crazy shit they can come up with. That's what they did.
Yeah. So now I guess I saw things that we sent SEAL Team 6 in there because it's like because listen, you do the horrific things that we talked about prior. That's going to be an Israeli-Palestinian like that's going to be a conflict there. You start to bring in other countries' citizens, and the other countries are going to get involved. So
Yeah.
I don't know what again. I don't know what you
no,
expect to happen, but
this is going to be they're inviting a shitstorm on them on themselves. They did all this crazy evil shit, and now the world knows it, and then we're not gonna,
yeah.
it's not gonna end well for them.
But let me ask you a question. I mean, honestly, because again, I know I'm a different person, and I'm not Israeli, or I'm not Jewish, I'm not Palestinian, I'm not Muslim, but I can't imagine. I know it's important to those people. I can't imagine it being important to me. Like, meaning, okay, so these terrorists come into some of these homes, and they're yanking kids out of their parents' hands, and they were saying that they were killing children in front of the parents and then killing the parents. Like, there's no more horrible way for a parent to die than exactly that scenario. All right. You talked about the bomb shelters and everything and all that stuff. Like, I can't imagine living there because to me, you're putting your beliefs, your traditions, your culture, your ethnicity, whatever you want to say, above the safety of your family. Because if that were me, and you can call me whatever you want on this, I would be like, I wish you all the best of luck. I'm fucking moving somewhere else where my family could have an opportunity to live a wonderful. I mean, that's what America was based on. Everybody had their little fights in their country. They all bailed because they were like, fuck this. We're going to go try make it work somewhere else where we don't have to deal with the current level of bullshit we're dealing with.
Yep.
And that goes for Irish, Italian, like you name the country. They all left to come to America. I don't understand how somebody can, and it's both sides, how somebody can be like, it's important. I mean, I understand it. I just don't think I could do it. And I don't know if I could live in that area without having a full fucking arsenal of myself. I'm not going to let somebody just come fucking walking into my house and take my kids. It ain't going to happen. Either we're all dying together, or you're dying. Like, it's not, there's no way you're killing my kids and then me. Like, I'd rather fucking blow up the whole goddamn house than have that shit happen, Am I crazy? I couldn't live in that area.
No,
I just couldn't do it.
And listen, that's everybody's got their beliefs. They got, it's tough to think about, but there's people. It's for very religious people. I don't want to speak for everybody, but for a lot of religious people, it's God than everything else.
Yeah.
And I understand. I get it. It's not easy to understand, but I know people don't want to leave their homes. They don't want to, this is their land. And I get that. It's just, I myself, you're right. I would never, I respect everybody's beliefs, but I don't, you're right. Everybody's different. That's my point. Everybody thinks of it differently, and it's not as easy as you say for a lot of people.
Mercury says, and they don't know anything else. It's hard for them to just go somewhere else. I think there's some truth to that because we are Americans and we have this like mentality of like, let's be free and let everybody get along and it should be better. And I don't think other people live a life like that where they go, oh, we could just move away from this.
Are you talking about the Palestinians or are you talking about Israel in general?
I'm talking for both sides to be living in such a constant, like strenuous state of war could break out at any moment. Not only forget the organized parts of both sides, but the crazy military, what happened could happen at any moment. Any nut job on the other side, whatever side we're talking about, could just be like, I'm going to fucking kill and blow up some people today. And
that's when
it could be your number.
That's when my respect for your beliefs go out the window when you want to kill other people and hurt other people. That's like
Yeah.
there's no respect for that. There's no justifying that.
Well,
It's-
yeah, I know. Here's what's crazy though. 2.3 million people live in the Gaza Strip, which is like that's all the Palestinians.
that's a little under Long Island.
It's
Population
like,
of Long Island.
but it's one of the most densely populated areas in the world because it's not big,
Right.
but there's so many. They're calling it like an open air prison. I don't know if you saw the pictures of it or not. Go take a look at the pictures too. I could never, ever live like this. But they were saying, like somebody was else said in the chat too, they don't know anything else and they don't want to leave.
Paul says it's 10 miles long.
Yep.
2.3 million people in just a 10-mile area.
I saw a documentary not that long ago, and because they're saying like the Palestinians' argument in there is like that they're being strangled. They don't get supplies. They don't get, that's why they call it an open air prison. And I saw it was maybe the BBC or NPR. Somebody a couple of years ago went there and they were talking to a family and they were like, "We're not leaving." They're like, this is our home. Like, and I look at that and I go, all right, I think like 3 years ago. I mean, there's always conflict, but 3 years ago it was a bit more peaceful. So, it's like you look at that, you go, oh, okay, passionate people. I get it. Like we're Italian. Like I get passion and stubbornness for stupid fucking reasons. I get it. But at the same time, it's just not that. It's not, the most beautiful place in the world. I would just still be like,
I don't think it's about the beauty. I think it's about where they are and how they feel about it.
But like you said, it's
God.
It's
beautiful.
It's God, and then everything else. And I can't fathom that mentality. I just can't.
Because that's they want to. That's their way. That's it.
Yeah. So to Janine's point earlier, the ex-Hamas chief, the former leader of Hamas, which I don't know how that happens. Did he get voted out? Or was he too like?
I don't know. It seems like the kind of organization that if you're not the leader anymore, you're probably not around anymore. That's what it seems like to me.
Did he just retire? Did he go, "Hey, everybody, it's been it's been nice." I don't know. But Khaled Mashal, who served as the chief of Hamas from 2004 to 2017, is calling on the Islamic world to stage protests worldwide. He says we must head to the squares and the streets of the Arab and Islamic world on Friday. So now everybody's worried about Friday and what could possibly happen.
Somebody else posted, then he also said, kind of to bring out attacks. I don't know if that was the same one, but there was something else posted from someone from Hamas too.
So is this guy wants?
In major
Israelis
cities
too.
In major cities too.
Yeah.
Wants Israelis to protest. So is this him on Israel's side, or is this him trying to get people in crowded areas?
No, this is the Hamas leader.
This is the Hamas leader. He's calling on all of
Former
Islam.
Former
Hamas leader. Calling on all of Islam to come out and protest.
Oh, Islam! I thought you said the Israeli.
No. Which, to Janine's point, it's like, how do you think the crazy extremist people are going to take that? As like, let's go out there peacefully with our signs, or
escalating?
Yeah, it's not good.
No, and it's not good. It's just.
I don't know how this ends. I hope I don't know how. I hope peacefully, but I don't know how. Who could figure this out?
And then, what breaks my heart too is we're starting to see this happen because there was like a Black Lives Matter thing, and now Harvard's getting pulled into it.
Yeah, no, they did not do the right thing either.
It's what's happening in this one little tiny corner of the world is now you start to see people like taking sides and fighting over it and this and that, and I hate it. I hate seeing
terrible
all of this shit. It's like.
That's why it affects everybody. You say it doesn't. It's this corner of the world, but it affects the whole world. And
well, I feel like if more people thought like me, it wouldn't affect the world as much. We'd be like, all right, whatever. We don't have time for this.
Well,
cut the fucking thing in half and let's move on. Stop killing each other and let's.
I don't think they see it that way.
Let's go get a burrito.
Yeah,
it's more important things.
No, but the terrible stuff happening. The attacks were terrible. and lives lost didn't have to happen. This terrorist attack was awful. It's just the worst, one of the worst things.
Yeah, but 40 babies.
It's disgusting.
Unthinkable. Unfucking thinkable.
All right, let's move on to something else.
Jada Pinkett Smith. I mean,
Ugh.
it's not
Yeah,
40 babies dead bad, but she's a real piece of shit, you know?
So apparently she revealed that she and Will Smith have been separated for 7 years.
She goes on the Today Show and also does a piece in People magazine where she reveals separated for 7 years. So I hear this and I go, what? So now, I swear to God, my first thought was, what is she selling? Because if she's not selling anything, this is very coincidental timing with, I mean, is this our distraction that we're being thrown? It turns out, which by the way, I invite, because I mean, again, with the horrific things on our first topic, I'll take a distraction. But it turns out she's got a book. She's got a book, everybody. We're selling a book.
There you go.
So she's parading herself around. But you want to know how shitty this is? It was a clip on the Today Show this morning, a piece in People magazine. She's going back to the Today Show. No, there's going to be an NBC nightly news piece where they show a little bit more of her interview with Hoda on Friday night. Then she goes back to the Today Show on Monday morning to reveal a little bit more. She is just using this relationship to fucking put a little bit of more money in her pocket, like she fucking needs it.
Yeah.
Because A, she's got Will's money, or half at least. B, she's acted for a really long time. I'm sure she's got enough money of her own.
Keep my separated wife's name out. I mean, it was so. Is she his wife? Are they married? Or what?
Okay.
I know they're separated, but they're not divorced. What's the deal?
Listen to this. They're talking, and Hoda's like, "You've been separated for 7 years. It's in the book." She goes, and she was smiling.
Yes, she was.
You saw it, Janine?
Mm-hmm.
Smiling as Hoda was talking about it.
I don't think she was joking around too about it.
What do you mean?
Like using, like just the way she was using her hands, kind of like joking about it, like separate. She moved her hands away from each other, like separate.
Yes.
I don't know.
Yes.
I was like annoyed by that she did that, but you know what I think of her anyway. So,
very annoyed that she did that.
Yeah,
Good,
what does
excellent
that even
point.
mean? What does that mean? They're separated. That just means they could be with other people.
Well,
I mean, that was always the case, wasn't it?
Well, yeah. Let me explain. But to Janine's point, when somebody is, when you have somebody who loves like bad shit happening.
Oh yeah.
They just enjoy the drama, and then drama's happening to them, and they're acting like it's so horrible. Look at her smiling, Frank. Look at the smile. Yeah, so this is Hoda, and she's saying like, "Oh, you're set." Look at the smile on her face.
Why? I mean,
doesn't that look like she's enjoying? Like, if I told you like this was the bad part, you would be like, "It can't be. This must be the part where she's talking about the great steak she had."
Yeah.
Look at the smile.
That cacio e pepe was so good and long.
Did you see the fingers that Janine was talking about? That was the fingers just now. Yeah.
And that's her saying separate.
Yeah. So Hoda asks her about it, and she goes, "Yeah, we've been separated." And then Hoda's like, "But we know there was an entanglement. We slept with your son's friend, but that
your son's friend."
Yeah, and she was like,
"Why would that matter then if you guys are separate?"
And then she's like, "But you made several appearances, like even so that was the interview, and so on the Today Show, they're all on the couch. Then they kick it to the interview piece. There's like a package. Then they come out of the package, and Savannah is like, they were at how many countless events over the last 7 years defending their like people have been saying their marriage has been in trouble for 15 years, and they have fought against that
because they had to wait. But then the book wouldn't mean anything.
It's like, why are you?
Because she was writing this book.
Oh my God!
They have to defend the marriage until the book comes out.
fucking crazy asshole. What is wrong with you?
I wonder how the book did or is doing.
Oh, it's coming. No, I think it's gonna come out.
Who's reading that?
I
Just watch this interview.
I
What
don't
else?
know.
What else do you want to know?
Right, and there's nothing. There's gonna be nothing else in this book that's remotely interesting.
I just can't wait till he comes out as gay, because I called it here.
Yeah, I'm waiting for that too, Janine. That's gonna be the great.
It's
It's gonna be.
entirely
I think it's gonna be a national holiday eventually. Will Smith Gay Day.
It's pretty good.
We're all gonna dress up as our favorite Will Smith character. I'm
Big
going for
Willie
Men in
style.
Black because I got the suit and the glasses already.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
I'll do Hitch when he's when he's what was it? Allergic. He has
The
that allergic
Benadryl
reaction.
reaction. Yeah, he
Yeah.
needs the Benadryl.
I'll do that.
She
That's good.
You know how I much like this interview, whatever I saw annoyed me, and you already know I don't like her because she is a succubus and she does remind me of someone I know, and it just can't stand her even more that she did the whole hand separating. That to me, that goes up there with the word moist.
You love that word.
Yeah.
And breakfast sandwich.
What do you mean breakfast?
What's wrong with breakfast sandwich?
Fucking hate that term.
Why?
What's wrong with breakfast sandwich?
You forgot to put. Hold on, I'm looking at the list of subjects. You forgot to put. Janine sprains her ankle.
You sprained your ankle?
How did you sprain your ankle?
I sprained my.
Wait, no, we can't sway from this. We have to finish Jada Pinkett.
Go ahead.
Okay. All right.
Wait, what's wrong with breakfast sandwich?
Yeah.
Fucking hate that. I hate that term.
You like breakfast and you like sandwich, but together no good?
No, don't say it together because I'll fucking pummel someone if I.
What
hear
about
that.
breakfast burrito?
Listen.
Ugh.
Oh, there's nothing wrong. The last thing I want to do is be on Janine's side with this, but let's delve into this for a second. We don't call it a lunch sandwich. It's just a sandwich.
But there are people who say, where I used to work on Wall Street, there used to be this little nerdy. Well, he wasn't little. Yeah, he was little, but he was old little nerdy broker who used to come up to me with his glasses. Not that he was nerdy because he has glasses, because I have glasses. But he used to do the thing where he used to put his finger in between his glasses and just keep always picking it up. Yeah, just like that. And he used to be like, "So Janine, what kind of breakfast sandwich do you want to order?" And I used to be like, "I'm sorry, what?" And he used to be like, "Come on, what kind of breakfast sandwich?"
Well, I think when people say sandwich, you assume lunch. So
Yeah, he
if
said
if it's breakfast, if let's say it's 7:00 in the morning, and you say what kind of, I think you have to specify breakfast because people
no.
assume lunch.
But I think
just say what breakfast do you want to order, not breakfast sandwich.
Well, what if you can't get a big plate of pancakes and you could only get sandwiches?
Ugh.
But you know what's weird? The only breakfast sandwich there really is bacon, egg, and cheese, or sausage, egg, and
Sausage,
cheese.
egg, and
Yeah,
cheese.
true.
That's it.
There's egg McMuffins.
Yeah, but that's
There's,
still egg and cheese. It's egg and cheese with
Yeah,
maybe
but
a meat.
anything is a sandwich when you put it in 2 pieces of bread.
But I think why what I'm saying is I think why it's breakfast sandwich is annoying her is because you never really heard that term around New York. It was always like, "Do you want bacon, egg, and cheese?" And the answer was either yes or actually get me a sausage, egg, and cheese. Like that was the only thing that was coming back your way. Or
Salt and ketchup?
I'll take pancakes.
Yeah. See, a pancake sandwich would be good.
Yeah.
McGriddle.
McGriddles. It's damn
Those are
good.
good.
It's damn good. Todd, no gay man would put up with Jada Pinkett Smith that long. It's a good point.
That's true.
It's not a bad
but-
point.
Money and contracts.
You don't think Will Smith has money?
He does, but
He's in like every blockbuster movie for the past 20 years.
Well, okay, let me say this because, and I don't know if you caught this part of it, Janine, because I saw a bunch of clips today, and I only got this part much
Go ahead.
later on, which was she said Jada Pinkett Smith said she would never, ever get divorced. They're separated, no, legally divorced. They're separated. They're divorced in their mind, but to legally divorce, she's just not ready for that.
And why
But
is
what does
that?
separated mean?
Psycho.
What's the difference? What's separated
What's the
mean?
difference? Because you want attention and you're an asshole. Is the fucking difference.
Like, what are the? So okay, you're separated. What does that entail? I mean, you were both seeing anybody you wanted anyway, or at least she was. You still live together, I think. What's
I don't
separated
know if they did
about
live
their relationship?
together. Janine, do you know if they lived together? I think they might have lived in different houses.
To this day, they live in different houses.
I don't think they live in the same house.
Yeah, I think
right.
or she kind of hinted towards it. I feel like.
Okay, I mean, so they're physically separated.
I don't understand. Because I know she said in the beginning. Listen, all right, a year,
Listen.
2 years, 3 years, 4 years. You're working on it. Okay, fine. But for 7 years, and to act like we're divorced, but we're not. I can't get myself too legally divorced. There's some. You have to be like. You have to just say, "Hey, everybody, there's something wrong with me. I'm gonna go try and work and try and fix that, and then." I'll see what, but to hold that man hostage the entire fucking, because you know what's weird? There's major celebrities. He much bigger than her. We knew that she gargled her son's friend's balls, but you never heard him with anybody. The only time I ever remember anything was during the filming of Men in Black with the girl. It might have been 2. Who was the brunette that's in 2? Famous actress.
Darn it.
I want to say she's got 3 names too, but I don't think so. I gotta look at. I gotta IMDb it. Whoever is in the second Men in Black, there was rumors.
Who you mean. That girl. What's her name? I don't know. Like I said, I think he's gay, and I think he's gay with Jason Derulo.
Yeah, but there were rumors that he was with her, Lara Flynn Boyle.
There you go.
And that Jada Pinkett Smith showed up to the set to fucking like fight her, to stop it, to put a stop to it, because there were all these rumors that the two of them were, having a romance.
Jiggy with it.
Exactly.
Big Willie style.
Big Willie style's right.
They call me Big Willie. Big Willie.
Which I'm sorry. How do you pick Lara Flynn Boyle over Rosario Dawson? That's not how I would draft those two. I'd go the other way.
They're both pretty hot.
Nah, Rosario Dawson is gorgeous. Lara Flynn Boyle's pretty, but Rosario Dawson is a generational beauty. I don't know how you pass up on that if you have a chance. But anyway, I digress. The whole thing is fucking disturbing. And then even at the end, Hoda's like, you say a lot, you speak your mind, and she's like, yes. And then she goes, but you also don't say anything, like in this case. And she's like, yes, I don't say anything.
Oh, God.
And I'm just like, what the fuck are you talking about?
I can't deal with that. That's such a bullshit thing. She could have said anything right there. And you like pepperoni on your pizza. Yes. And you also don't like pepper. Yes. Shut up.
I would have flipped a little fake coffee table on the set and walked off. Be like, I can't do this interview.
I can't. This is the worst. What are we talking about now? This has gone off the rails.
It's just so
literally
stupid.
My brain hurts. I can't deal with this conversation.
All right, let's talk about something fun and happy. The Seinfeld reunion.
Seinfeld. This is out of nowhere, huh?
Frank, I am shocked. But Jerry Seinfeld, he was doing a stand-up gig in Boston. He gets to the end and he goes, yeah, I'll take some questions if people have questions. Somebody asked him about a Seinfeld reunion, and he said, and I quote, something is going to happen that has to do with that ending.
Someone asked him, the person in the audience asked, what did you think of that ending?
You're right. I'm sorry. So he goes, something is going to happen that has to do with that ending. It hasn't happened yet. Just what you're thinking about, Larry, David, and I have also been thinking about, so you'll see.
My guess would be, do you think they'll do another season? Or do you think it'll be a movie, but like not a movie, but like, like an hour and a half episode, like
a special or something.
A special, but like with an audience, because you need that, you need the laughter to make it a sitcom. That's what helps. That's Seinfeld. Yeah. You need that.
Right.
I don't know what it is, laughter. But do you remember how long they were sentenced to?
1 year.
Oh, that was it?
That was it.
Okay.
Why did I think it was more?
I thought it was more too.
Like
No,
20 years.
1 year, and they
Frank would know. I believe Frank.
yeah,
I'm
that
not
was it,
questioning anything.
because it was just a good Samaritan law that it was you didn't do anything to help someone getting mugged. It was 1 year in prison. So I don't know if
Is there any show that comes close to Seinfeld for you?
for me, I have a lot of great shows that I like. Frasier, Cheers, 90s stuff. Simpsons is great, but that's
Oh, I love Simpsons.
cartoon. Are you eating something? What are you eating?
Yeah, is there like a TikTok convention going on in your house? What's happening?
This sound is me trying to break ice
Yeah.
for my ankle.
Oh, for your ankle. Okay. Gotcha.
Oh,
Thought you were
okay.
eating.
It's
Sounded
not
like you were
annoying for the
opening a
audience
bag.
at all.
Sounded like you were opening a bag of Wonder Bread for an hour.
Oh, that's okay. I'll just help my failing ankle.
So we're getting a Seinfeld reunion, which is crazy because we kind of got it during Curb Your Enthusiasm, which was fucking brilliant. Which
Does
Frank,
it count?
as big as a Seinfeld fan as he is, has never.
gosh.
Bless you. I still to
Seen
this
it.
day have never seen it.
I can't
Because
believe
I've-
you've never seen it.
Can I watch it by itself, or do I have to? Because I haven't watched Curb Your Enthusiasm. I've watched a few
What?
episodes,
What?
but I haven't
know.
gotten into it.
Isn't
I
it
know.
crazy, Janine?
It is
It's
crazy.
like it's like
know,
he
I just-
loves that show so much. Here's the closest thing you have to it, and he's just like, haven't gotten to it yet.
I think they're two. I know, but I think they're two completely different shows. They're not the closest thing. I know it's Larry David, but when you watch Curb Your Enthusiasm, I think it's a completely different show than Seinfeld. It's
See,
not.
I think that's because Larry David's more of the asshole part of the same humor, and Seinfeld's the nicer part of it. And I think you like the nicer part. I don't think you like the assholes,
I
despite the fact that you're friends with Janine and I.
right, but I like Larry David's humor. I loved the movie
I know that's
Clear History.
I'm getting more and angry.
I know. I'm sorry. It's not out of anything like it's not out of I don't want to watch it. I would get into it. I just haven't for
Yeah.
no reason.
Oh, okay. Can I tell you
Literally no
something?
reason.
I'm just shocked.
I know. Me too.
I'm not. You're not. Frank's not gonna like me even more than he already does.
What?
He doesn't like. He was telling me before the show. He was like, "Enough already. How
I
long
know
are we
he
going to
doesn't.
continue with
But-
this?"
This is getting ridiculous now. She's not even on screen
He-
anymore. What are we dealing with here?
I don't love Seinfeld. Okay, you guys know that. I don't love it.
Mhm.
Curb, I would count down the minutes and hours to watch the show.
See, that doesn't
Okay.
make any sense either. I
doesn't-
don't think
I'm
you
not-
can like one and not the other. That's
Oh,
crazy
no.
to me.
No.
But they're two different shows.
I think that
yeah, they
Curb
deal
is
with
way
everyday
better.
They deal with everyday things and whatever, but it's Larry David's show,
Fucking
and
love
the other
Larry
one
David.
is the
Let
four
me
of
tell you
them.
something. I wish I was watching that show right now instead of talking to the two of you.
Do I have a
Both
point?
aggravating me.
Do I have a point though? It's Larry David's show. It's like
No,
you
I
might as
know
well
what
call
you're
it the
saying.
Larry David show.
I know what you're saying, but
Yes.
Seinfeld was the four of them.
It's
And
yes,
it was four different scenarios, and it was a sitcom.
But
it was different.
yes, it's different. Yes, but Larry David does build that with JB Smoove and Jeff. What's his
Sure.
name? You know, so
Garland.
he does kind of build that together.
I get that. I know, and I've seen a lot. Any time I've seen Curb Your Enthusiasm, I've laughed and I've loved it. But I can't. For some reason, I haven't. I haven't sat down and watched it. I should. I really should.
Janine, I saw
Yeah,
you
it's
flash
fine.
your camera for a second there. Are we going to get to see the ankle? Is this going to be an ankle reveal?
Is it all bruised and gross? Did
Okay.
you misery yourself?
I don't know. Oh wait, I have to add. Sorry.
hold on.
Go ahead. Now you can answer because we didn't hear you before you took yourself out. Can we see? Can I put this on?
Go ahead.
Wait, hold on.
I actually can't even sit. I have to elevate it. Can you
Is
see
that
the?
swollen on the right hand
It
side?
looks on the
Yep.
right like a little puffy there. Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh
yeah.
boy.
You
Oh.
see it now? You see the bowl around it?
Oh no.
So how did you do this?
You
Walking
wanna
over
know?
those tiny chairs?
You want to know how? You want to know how?
Yeah, I do.
Okay,
did
you
ask.
tell me.
Do I?
You tell me whose fault this is.
Oh boy.
Okay, so we had a tree in our front yard, and
Why is nothing
That
could be
front yard.
Not
I
simple.
don't know what's
not
going on with
simple.
your front yard. You got the driveway. That's a nightmare that for some reason nobody could park in. You got that tree. You got I don't know what's going on, but you just got to grenade that front yard.
So
I'm not even gonna. Go ahead. Go ahead.
yeah, right. It's
No,
not
no, no, go
simple.
All right, what happened?
We had a tree. We had it taken down. There was a hole. You know, when you take a tree down, you have to take the roots out. So there's a hole, right? Slopes
Right.
down. Now, I've been telling my husband, I think this is the 3rd year, maybe. Maybe you should fill that hole in case someone falls, right? Because I have tripped over it.
Hang on a second. This hole has been there for 3 years,
Yeah. Okay.
and somehow you sprained your ankle on it today.
Well, I'll tell you why. Because it was more noticeable when it didn't have grass growing on it.
Okay, I was a little hidden because of the grass. Okay,
Wow.
I got you.
Well, I was giving my neighbor my girl's old toys, right? Now, because his sister-in-law has 2 girls, so anything I have, like I'm trying to get rid of, I give it to them, right?
Right.
So, perfect. Before the other one gets home from school, I have the other one watching YouTube because I can't do it in front of them because they'll be like, "Oh, what do you do with my toy that I haven't played with in 7 months?"
Yeah, don't give away a toy in front of a kid. They don't like that.
No.
Right. So I am holding this thing, walking, whoop, all of a sudden I'm down the ground. Right?
So you went in the hole.
I stepped in the hole and I know my ankle went to the side.
Oh.
It looks like the ankle. It's in the hole.
Right. So now, wait, you know what's funny? My neighbor across the street, now I'm like, oh my God, did I break my ankle? I'm not going to be able to do Zumba. This is my first thought, my very first thought, right?
Not going to be able to do Zumba.
Now I'm on the verge of tears now, right? Not because it really hurts, but because I'm thinking, no, I'm not going to be able to do Zumba. I broke my ankle, right? My neighbor's across the street. He's doing his lawn, and I start screaming, help!
I've fallen and I can't get up.
He has his headphones on, so he cannot hear me, right? Now,
This is like a bad movie, like a
this
Hallmark movie.
This really is. So now I'm like, then like, I could have sworn he saw me, and then I'm like, oh great, now I'm more embarrassed because
And he's
probably
ignoring
like,
you on the ground.
No, he's probably like, why the hell is this girl like rolling over on her lawn? You know what I mean? Just imagine me trying to.
It's just such a comfortable lawn.
Right.
I have to roll around it. How deep
Right.
is the hole that's there that you stepped in?
It's pretty deep.
A foot deep?
No, it's way. It's
It's deeper than that. You have a hole in your front lawn that's deeper than a foot.
No, it's way less than that.
That's a lawsuit waiting to happen.
Mm-hmm.
So now I get up. I'm like, okay, I could walk on it. I brought him the rest of the toys. I'm like, okay, I put some ice on it. It was fine. Today, though, it got swollen. And I'm like, I don't want to mess with it only because I do dance and I do help out with teaching too. Dance. So I was like, I don't want to mess with it. I don't. So I found an urgent care orthopedic. I had no idea that they even existed.
Ooh.
Interesting.
So, end of story. I didn't break it, but I sprained it.
Yeah, well, what they say with sprains, and I'm literally going off of a YouTube doctor. They say they can't. He said there's no point in going to a ER.
Yeah,
if it's sprained.
Yeah.
You just got to stay off of it.
Yep.
There's nothing they can do for you. They'll give you crutches, but that's it. Maybe wrap it up. Put
they gave me something
around it. Okay.
They gave me like this lace up. It's not a boot or anything. It's just like a
Like a
compression sleeve.
Okay. Yeah.
And she's like, ice it, stay off it as much as possible. I go, wait, can I go to Zumba tomorrow? She's like, no, I'm sorry, you can't go to Zumba tomorrow.
Can I do the most physical thing on my feet possible?
And she goes, and when you go back, you like she said like 7 to 10 days. And I'm like, oh no, I don't know if I can.
Yeah.
It's like if you did, she goes, but then you don't want if you go on it now, then it's going to be worse healing. I said, oh, fine.
Yeah, it's gonna take forever to heal if you
Come
don't.
on.
You got to stay off of it. The more you stay off of it, the quicker it'll heal.
So she said actually sometimes a sprained ankle looks worse than a broken ankle. And I'm like, she said, because it's should we call it? It's swollen. But the thing is, it doesn't hurt me.
Yeah, if you don't move it, probably. If you move it a
No,
certain
if
way, no.
I could walk on it because I was walking on it today.
Don't.
I know,
I
but
know what you're thinking. It doesn't hurt me, so I could probably dance. I wouldn't do that.
No, right. I'm not
You could
gonna
do the
dance.
Lisa Turtle thing and do the sprain. Remember that episode?
Oh yeah.
You do the sprain. It was the craze of 1990, whatever the hell that was.
It really was.
So we'll see, but
Stay off it.
yeah. But the
I
thing
know
is,
it sucks.
but you know me, I have 2 kids who are 3.5 and 5. It's very hard for me not to
I
be
get
on
that,
it.
but hop around if you can stay. Don't go. I wouldn't Zumba, but they say as much as you can, stay off of it. I know you got to do stuff.
Yeah.
You got to take care of your kids. You got to drive, but try. Don't
Well,
do things on purpose.
Yes. Well, at least I don't have a walk this upcoming weekend.
You have you gotta. That's
Right.
gonna be tough. Maybe
Is
go
that going
hike.
down, or is the weather gonna push that? But you got a rain
That's
date?
true. Weather's
No
gonna be
rain
rough
date.
on Sunday.
No rain
No rain
date?
date. Nope, can't do it.
I don't really walk
No.
in rain. Do you know that?
That's okay.
Okay.
Bring your
FaceTime.
umbrella.
Why don't we do this? Instead of a walkathon, we'll do a curbathon, and we'll all watch Curb Your Enthusiasm from the comfort of our own dry homes.
Ooh.
I am in.
Yeah. This is a good time to tell everybody about the Star Legacy Foundation, JSABS, which is our goal for October to raise as much money as we possibly can, right?
Yes, thank you.
Oh, you're welcome.
Star Legacy is a nonprofit organization dedicated to saving lives of babies and prevent stillbirths from happening. So you may all or know or not know that I had a 36-week stillbirth back in 2017. Wow, damn. So almost as long as Jada and Will.
Yeah, but they split right around the same time. It was a rough year
Maybe.
for everybody.
So, and then I became involved in this organization, and I have been trying to raise money over the past, 6 years. Yep, because it is 2023. Yep, and that's it. So now I'm holding a walk this weekend.
Or 7 years.
6 years. It's still
17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23.
You forgot to count the actual year of 2017.
Oh yeah, duh. Okay,
No,
well
it's
I
okay.
guess because it
But
was
you
the end of 2017, basically.
6 years.
6 years. There we go. And that's it.
Yep. Go donate if you can, please. It's a very worthy cause, and there's more. You can read up more on it right in the link. I'm sure there's
Yes.
all kinds of information.
Well, you click the link, you click donate, and then you go to Diana Hope. Now, let me ask you a question, Janine. If I donate in honor of Will Smith's manhood, will you be offended by that, or is that okay?
Whatever gets the money in.
Right.
Okay.
Mhm.
All right.
That's good.
That's a valid question, I think.
I think I'm going to donate
Shots.
separate from you.
Couple of, all right, we got a lot more here, but so wait, just to wrap up the ankle thing, you're blaming your husband for this. Am I right?
Oh, absolutely. And you
Okay.
know what? I could tell he actually does feel kind of bad.
Yeah.
And somebody asked in the comments if there was a ring video. I immediately asked my other neighbor across the street if he had a ring video, and he said, "I only have you walking across the street. I'm sorry, I don't have you falling."
What happened to your video, your ring?
Battery went out.
Ah.
I don't know if I believe it. Okay, there, Epstein cell. All right.
Right, exactly. How convenient.
Yeah.
But
Sounds like your husband pushed you into that hole.
I mean, right. Do I blame him? Not really, but I'm definitely gonna milk it.
I gotta tell you, someone falls into that hole, they're gonna blame you guys. It's not
I
gonna
know
be
that's
pretty.
right. He said he has to. I don't know if he did it before,
But he's like,
Where
okay,
on your
I'll
property
fill
is
it
it?
tonight. It's like,
is it where people could step in it, or is it like up against the house?
no, it's on the grass. It's
I mean,
like
could
in
the
the middle.
mailman step in it?
No, no, because I know which way her route. Like I know which pathway she takes, and it's not over there. But the kids could definitely do it, and I definitely don't want to deal with a kid with a broken ankle or
Yeah, just
sprained
throw
ankle.
some dirt in there, man. Get something.
We could all empathize with this though, because I mean, like Frank just took 8 months to build one simple piece of furniture in his house.
First off,
Lord knows I have been putting shit off in my house for years. I mean, we all do this.
True. I'll give you that. But this piece of furniture was not a tripping hazard, I don't think.
Yeah, that's true, but still.
Okay.
Still.
But Erin has a good point. I'm like, go ahead.
J Sebs didn't fall herself?
No. Rice. Did you hear that? Rest, ice, compression, elevation. Those are the things that you have to do. That's what nurses, doctors, that's what they all say. Rice, up one.
Mm-hmm.
There's no Z in rice. Very good point. Super.
Yes. So make sure you stay off that foot.
Yeah, stay off the foot, J Sebs. All right.
Thank you.
Quick ones, couple quick hits here. LeBron James' son just took P Diddy's daughter to the homecoming dance. Isn't that weird?
Really?
Is it?
Yeah, I mean, it's weird for a couple reasons. One, I feel like it's bizarre. Like, I feel like we've just, like, LeBron, and I know P Diddy's been around for a while. LeBron's been around for a while, less than P Diddy, but it's kind of weird that their children are like, I don't know.
Yeah,
I find that like two celebrity children found each other and taking, it's kind of strange.
Celebrities find each other all the time. Celebrities get married to each other a lot.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe they live in the same area. They go to the same school. Is that how they?
Well, that's what I wanted too, because I'm like, LeBron like lived in Cleveland. Now he lives in LA. I feel like P Diddy lives in New York, but I don't know. I think this was in LA. It's weird. I don't know. You know, it's kind of.
You never know where they could have met at some function, whatever they,
Yeah.
They go to someone's
The
house.
other weird part about this is, remember we talked about Tupac's killer, and they arrested that guy who, like, he wasn't the one who pulled the trigger, but he was the one who organized it.
Right.
There's documentary footage that has come to light or resurfaced where that guy, and I don't know if he's lying, but that guy was like, "Oh, Puff Daddy paid me $1 million to do this." So,
whoa,
yeah, and like,
there's always been rumors that he did it.
Always been rumors, but 50 Cent like tweeted it the other day and was like,
"Oh shit, really?
Lawyer up, Puff Daddy." Yeah.
Oh man.
Which to me is like, because again, like I'm no hip hop artist, expert, or expert in this area. I'm a casual, follower of the Tupac thing. But for 50 Cent to be like, hey, "You're going to jail, motherfucker," like that to me is like kind of a big deal.
Yeah, that's huge. I mean, I didn't know. I feel like we talked about this once before, like when it happened, when he was arrested.
Yeah.
But I had no idea before that P Diddy had anything to do with this.
Yeah. And I don't know how you can trust this guy because, again, I don't know if he's the most trustworthy guy. He's been to jail a bunch. He's
Apparently
going to
organize the murder.
Yeah, he's in trouble for this. So is he just trying to bail? Like, does he have any kind of proof? I feel like you need some proof.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sure you. Yeah. I don't think there was a receipt, $1 million receipt. But how do you prove that? I don't know. Yeah,
I don't know. So I thought that was kind of interesting. It looks like Representative Scalise is going to be the next Speaker of the House. They have, I don't know if you know this, but when they vote for Speaker, they vote behind closed doors first to make sure that they have the numbers, and then they go out in public so that there's no surprises. We clearly didn't do this last time around.
We didn't do that last time. We voted 14 fucking times.
Yeah. They just got tired, I guess, of the closed door vote. And like, fuck it, let's just open door this thing and see where it goes. But it was pretty well split between Jim Jordan and Scalise. Scalise just edged him out. So now they have to figure out if Jim Jordan will back. Well, Jim Jordan has said he'll back Scalise. He doesn't care. But it's the same crew, Marjorie Taylor Greene, Lauren Boebert, and a couple others that are like, no, we're backing Jim Jordan. And it's like,
do they have anybody good?
I don't understand. Like, they can't even be part of the organized party that they are. It seems like they always have a problem with whatever. The guy that they're supporting is like, let's just rally behind Scalise and move forward. And they're like, fuck that. We're still going to vote for Jim Jordan. So I don't know what's going to happen or when they're going to do
fighting in that party. Not only that, like the cast of characters in that party is just, you couldn't write a cast like this. Bobert, fucking Marjorie Taylor, they're all schmucks. I mean, Marjorie Taylor Greene, the conspiracy, just her insanity alone. Jim Jordan, the shit he's accused of. It's like, what was the other guy? Matt Gaetz. I mean, can you put someone good in the seat? Do you have anybody that you could put up there that would be worthy of being two people away from being president?
Well, you know what's the other crazy thing? Not that I want to rehash this, but you start to look at the Israeli-Palestinian conflict, right? And then you think about Iran's backing Hamas, and then Russia's backing Iran, and then Russia and Ukraine. And you start to see, again, not that I want to fearmonger, saying the 6 o'clock news or CNN or Fox,
yes,
but you start to see what could be the beginning rumblings of a global world conflict. Yeah. And you think about that and you go, holy shit, I wish we had somebody better. I wish we had better presidential options than Biden and Trump going into what potentially could be a really bad thing for the next 10 years. You know, it's like you want that, like, again, say what you want about past presidents, but like Obama and, you know, I don't want to get into naming names, but there are certain people that you just feel a bit more confident in.
Sure.
When it comes to diplomacy and understanding and cunning thought on a world stage than the two choices that it looks like we're going to fucking have coming up. So
I agree. Who the hell is Tommy Tuberville?
Okay. Tommy Tuberville, for the love of God, bless his soul. This is a Tommy Tuberville.
Oh boy. I don't know if he's going to get this story out.
Is a Republican who every time he Biden was on a fucking, you know, coming in and out of an airplane, he would make some sort of comment about Biden fucking falling, right?
Oh, I know who this is now.
He would be like, I hope he doesn't fall, and this crazy old guy's fucking falling. Tommy Tuberville today slipped on a airplane stairs and fell all the way down.
Is he hurt?
Fucking asshole. I hope so.
Is there video of this?
There's video of it. I just put it in the I just put it in the chat for everybody to watch and enjoy. I'll put it on the screen too with no sound, but I mean, it's just God bless you.
Thank you. Sorry, I couldn't hit the mute in time.
It's okay. It's just spectacular the way this fucking ass bag stumbles down 40 fucking stairs after talking so much shit about that mummy falling on his own, and then he fucking takes it to
I don't think you put the right thing in
No, did I not?
I don't know. Let me see.
I think I got it.
No, something about notes, cheat sheets.
Oh, really? Oh.
That's what I'm getting.
All right, here, hold on. I'll do it again here. Oh, I did put up the wrong thing. You're right, Frankie. See, look at you on the ball.
Got to be on top of that.
Oh, that was the thing. Yeah, Biden has a cheat card. Have you seen
they all
this?
Do cheat cards.
Yeah, but his is really bad. Like you walk into the room, it says on the cheat card, walk into the room, sit down and greet the people. It's like it's really bad. It's really fucking bad. He's out of it.
Don't they know? You enter the Roosevelt room and say hello. You take your seat. You give brief comments. Yeah, that's pretty bad. You thank participants. You depart. Okay.
I mean, how fucking...
I think we're all forgetting Trump's cheat sheet had the same kind of shit on it.
Yeah.
Oh,
did it? I don't remember that. I mean, I know they all use cheat sheets, but still. So there's this is from the Midas Touch. Stupid Tommy Tuberville taking a fucking crazy ass.
Here we go. Let's see.
I have to go because I can't sit here. I have to sit on Good Thanos face. What?
Oh, stop it. Go away, you.
I have to.
Oh, there he goes. Man, Doesn't look
That's
like
a
he's
s-
hurt, but that was a good slide.
That's a
I hope
spill
you
and a
know.
half.
I was speaking about our friend's fall this morning and how funny it was, and I started laughing hysterically, and I couldn't stop.
It's the best.
You know what
It
I
should
mean?
be out there in the world, creating joy for millions of people. Next time we see him, we gotta beg him.
Yeah, I know, because honestly, like, I
It's the
one of
best.
if it's not the best fall I've ever seen in my entire life, it's
I
up
think
there.
it's worthy that we open the show with it every time we start the show. The whole video, just play the whole 20 seconds of it, whatever it is.
Well, I said if I'm having a bad day, I will watch that video and instantly start to laugh hysterically.
It's an instant laugh, no matter what you're feeling.
It's so true.
And you don't even have to know him. I mean, we know him, and maybe there's a little of that in there, but it's pure gold. The
I told
timing
you.
of everything. The timing, it's
My
magic.
old office, I had everybody peeing in their pants laughing.
It's friggin' magical, and it needs a wider audience.
That's what she said.
Frank, can we do or should we do a top 5 blind? Do we have time or no?
We can.
You
If you're,
Top
the
5
call.
blind, but can I go first? Because I have to go soon.
Okay. All right. You want to?
I need another phone bill here that I could write on. I need a piece of paper. I gotta get a piece of paper. But yeah, we can get.
You want to get Erin on?
C. Yep.
She has the thing. Okay. All right. As we get her on, we'll do the last topic very quickly, which is upsetting while Franco gets us the good. NHL is seemingly coming up with an anti-gay policy, which is really aggravating the shit out of me. We talked about this briefly last season, how a couple of players didn't want to wear gay pride jerseys, which they only wear in warm-ups. And then there was this whole, like, the Russian players didn't want to do it because they were afraid of the backlash that they were going to get going into Russia. So you were like, oh, it's fucked up. And then you're like, okay, I understand they don't want to get fucking killed and shit. And they got families over there and all that kind of stuff. But it went a step further this year, which I still hated it. But it went a step further this year where they have like what they call pride tape. So hockey players will put tape on their sticks. It's mostly black or white on the bottom blade. On the top of the stick, they'll put like team colors and shit like that. But they've had these pride tapes where it's just rainbow colored hockey tape. And so a lot of the players on these pride nights will put that on their stick, either on the top or whatever. Maybe it's just in warm-ups, maybe it's for the game, but they'll do that as a sign of, it being a welcoming, inclusive environment. The NHL came out with a statement the other day banning players from even being able to put the fucking
What is that about?
On their stick.
Did they give her what was it? I'd love to ask them why. What's the reasoning?
I forgot the statement that they made, but again, it alludes to people, they're protecting their people and all that kind of shit. And
protecting what people?
Like I said, it was the Russian players didn't want to wear the pride jerseys because they were afraid of some sort of retaliation against their families back in Russia.
If they're stopping some kind of violence, I get that. Then those players don't have to wear it. I get that. But to ban it throughout the whole league?
It's fucking crazy. It's a crazy leap, is it not?
That's fucking stupid.
So
what, they're going to get fined if they do it?
Well, Brian Burke, who is a general manager and one of the big, players in the not hockey players, but personalities in the league.
Guys,
his son was gay, so he was a big part of all this. So he's speaking out against it. The new women's hockey league that's starting, they're speaking out against it. Players are starting to come up and they're starting to say this is ridiculous. And supposedly one of the hockey reporters just a little while ago reported that one team already purchased an entire case of pride tape, and I think they're going to be like, "You go fuck yourself." We're doing, which makes me happy. I mean, the
know
NHL.
what team that is?
They didn't say. They didn't say weirdly, but if that's their intention, we're going to fucking find out soon. But I'm really perplexed by this for the NHL.
Can you imagine just banning something like that for no reason? If it's a safety issue, like let's say the flag was like reflective and it's causing problems, reflecting tape. I don't know, something stupid like that. But this is just for what reason?
Doesn't make any sense to me.
I don't understand.
Other than what starts as like a little tiny ripple becomes a huge wave, and that's what it seems like we're in now. This huge wave overcorrection in the wrong direction. It's wrong on normal human levels, Frank, but when you look at the National Hockey League's history of inclusivity, whether it's trying to get minorities into the game or, trying to have equality and get rid of, anti-gay language in the game, all this, they've been working towards this for years. And now all of a sudden, in the matter of months, from the end of one season to the beginning of the next, they're banning.
Could you imagine
a pride gesture? It seems like it's fucking.
Could you imagine banning a nationality's flag? Maybe they put a nationality flag on tape, and they have you got to ban that. It's like, that's justice. It's the same thing. It's the exact same thing as banning a whole group of people's representation. That's absurd.
It's wrong.
Ridiculous.
Yeah. All right, blind top 5. This is the newest sensation sweeping the nation, Frankie C.
Agreed.
Aaron C is here with us. What up, Aaron C?
Hi, everybody. Is JSAP still here?
She is.
I'm gonna go.
Oh,
first.
good. You want to go first?
Yeah, because I'm gonna go.
Okay.
I have a coupon. Go ahead.
It's sexy. You feeling a sexy one?
Ooh, let's see what kind of sexy one.
Positions?
All right, so anybody who wants to play along.
That's right. I forgot we have to play along.
Yeah,
all right.
I mean, I'm playing along.
So what is this, Aaron? Top 5 sex positions?
Yeah. What JSABs? We have to guess what JSABs will say.
Her top 5 sex positions, not ours. Okay.
Not yours.
Okay. Top 5 sex positions.
Okay, so anybody who doesn't know what this is, we give you, Aaron is going to give each one of them one by one, and JSAB instantly has to put them in a top 5 position without knowing which one is going to be said next. And wherever it lands, that's it. That's where it lives. So we're going to play along, trying to guess what JSAB is going to guess. How she's going to make up this top 5 list.
This is exciting. All right. Now, is Janine saying when her spot is?
I don't know. I never understood how you guys want to do this.
I think we go through all 5. JSABs writes them down, we write them down, and then she reveals them all at the end.
That's a good idea.
Okay. Everybody in the live chat, obviously in the replay, can play along as it's happening. You guys can put your numbers out immediately.
Okay.
So as soon as Aaron says a position, you can vote on whether you think it's 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5. Okay. Aaron,
okay,
it's on. Go ahead.
Just a warning that Frank's and Anthony's are definitely not as sexy. So for those who can't handle it, just hang on a little bit longer. The heat's going to go down after this one. Okay. You ready, JSABs?
I'm ready.
Okay. Number 1 is doggy style.
Okay.
Tell me when you have your.
I do.
Position. Okay. Number 2 is reverse cowgirl.
Okay.
Shit.
What?
Shit.
Your head.
Who's watching television? That's what I need to know.
It's not
Husband.
me.
Okay.
You hear it?
Yes, we do.
Go ahead.
Yeah, we do.
Hold on.
Hold on.
No, go ahead. Go.
Okay. Number 3 is girl on top.
Ah, shit.
So
This is
regular
not easy.
cowgirl.
Anthony forgot there were more than 2 positions.
Straightforward cowgirl.
Okay. Go ahead.
Okay. Actually, I need it from Janine.
Oh, you ready, JSABs?
Yep.
Missionary. He's watching the news.
That's. I don't know if we can legally play that.
I know.
Whatever that-
We gotta get better game. We gotta get a game show theme for this. Frank, we're putting you on a game show theme.
Damn it! All right, I'll come up with a game show thing.
Last one.
69.
Oh boy.
Okay. All right. I have to call foul here. Hold on
Why?
a second.
You don't think that's sexual?
It's clearly sexual, but that's
That's not a sex position.
not a penetration position.
That is extremely discriminatory. But
It's It's
You
the
know
act
what?
of home base. It's
What do you want?
All right. She's not
I don't
wrong. I
all
should
right,
have.
fine. It's in there. It's in there.
It's
Fine.
in there. I should have asked more questions. It's my fault. That's
We're
a
good, we're good, we're
curveball.
good.
You know what? That's a curveball. That's what
Okay.
Aaron's supposed to be doing.
You'll be happy to know there's no money at stake.
That's a good point.
There's,
All right, so
there's a
we're
pride
ready.
thing at stake. It's who knows Janine the best.
Is it the man
Okay.
watching the news, or is it,
Hopefully.
or is it someone in the chat?
I like Rhoda put Rhonda put it all out in one shot. 25314. She got them all together. I like
Good
that.
girl.
Rhoda's close too. She did the same thing. Okay. All right. So here you go. Top 5. Now, Janine, are you going to read them back? Frank, are we going to hold ours up?
Yes, I think Janine, you read your number 5. You go count down from number 5 to number 1, and we'll say if we got them or not.
Okay.
So Jay says, what was your number 5 position?
I was on mute. Reverse.
Oh, jeez.
Damn it!
You lazy sack of shit. I'm just going to say right now, you are a lazy piece of shit.
4. Woof woof.
I'm
not showing mine. I'm
totally off here. This is not good.
3. 6 9.
Okay.
You're right.
2. Girl
On top.
got. Yep. And 1. Was you surprised?
Number 1 is missionary.
I got
Yep.
none right. 0. Zero match.
I got 1 right. I by utter accident because it was the last one I had open was 69 at number 3.
Would you have number 1 for me?
Janine, I have the exact. Where'd you put doggy style at 5?
4.
Okay, I had doggy style at 1.
Okay.
Yeah, mine's no good.
Let me see yours, Frank. Girl on top, doggy number 2, reverse cow number 3. Yeah, see, Frank's list and my list are pretty similar. They're not too far off.
I mean, you guys, what do you think of me?
Missionary is your. I've never heard a girl say missionary.
Because missionary, it's very
boring.
boring.
Awful.
Well, whatever. It's very
Not the way
straight laced
Stan does
and
it.
not, out of the ordinary. So that's why.
Yeah, what do you love looking at your husband? Would you want to kiss him during sex? Give me a fucking break. Jesus
How else is
Christ.
she going to learn the news? Sorry.
Oh, I missed it. What did you say?
How else is she going to learn the news?
Oh, what a disappointment. I am.
Well, let me go so I can do number 1.
All right, good.
Okay.
Or number,
Chase
Wait,
abs,
or
ladies
number
and gentlemen.
5.
I thought you meant go to the bathroom, but I got you. All right. Damn it.
All
Yeah, I
right.
think you got all of us. No, I don't think anybody. Everybody looks like people in the chat are like, nope, not good.
Yeah,
Top notch lawn care. That was a honorable mention. I
Yeah.
don't know.
This is a valid criticism of Aaron. Why didn't you put homeless teabagging on your list, Aaron? That would have clearly been number 1.
There's always going to be critics.
And this isn't the last top 5 thing, so you never know. It might come up again.
Yeah, there might be a top 5 homeless teabagging critic. God.
Now,
All
do
right,
you
who's
have
next?
2 more for me and Frank?
Yes.
All right. Can you keep up at this pace once a week?
Sure.
Wow. I mean, that's amazing. All right. I love it.
Who wants to go next?
Oh, Robin got 3 right. Way to go, Robin.
Well, Robin, we knew it.
I'll go next if
Yeah.
and if you want to go last.
No, yeah.
Okay. All right, now, fair warning. We're swinging wide with this topic, Anthony, so just calm down.
Okay.
It's sandwiches, but we're using a loose term of sandwiches, okay?
Wait, does this include breakfast sandwiches? Because I'll leave right now with J-Subs.
My guess is there's a wrap thrown in there.
All right.
There's-
Top 5. Can we say sandwiches?
Sure. Why not?
Okay.
I want to say sandwiches.
No,
Top 5
deny.
sandwiches.
That's the line. So Mercury and Robin both say the same thing. Aaron is amazing. Aaron is
Oh,
awesome.
thank you. Thanks.
Oh, Aaron. First of all, the fact that she sleeps with you that's I've never gotten past that.
Gold medal, gold
But
stars all around.
To undergo that sort of horror and then come up with lists like this is nothing short of amazing.
Well, what do you think she's doing while we're? No, I'm kidding.
Look at Aaron is amazing. Aaron is amazing.
Thank
Aaron is
you.
my fave, says Rhoda.
Oh, thank you.
Spin off.
Rhoda.
That's nice.
Who got it all? All right. So now
top 5
broad
sandwiches.
ass sandwiches. You ready?
Wait, what'd you say? What sandwiches?
Broad, just like don't pigeonhole me there. I don't want to hear
got a
that's
broad
what I'm saying,
sandwich.
but I want to hear it. All right.
I'll go for a broad sandwich.
All right, go ahead.
God. All right. Number 1, chicken parm sub.
Chicken parm sub.
This is not going to be easy.
This is not going to be easy. Chicken parm sub.
Oh man, I love how difficult this game is.
Right? Okay, I'm ready.
I'm regretting this, but go ahead.
Okay. I'm really sorry. I didn't know the hatred for breakfast sandwiches. So bacon, egg, and cheese on a bagel.
Oh
Oh,
shit.
no, that's fine. That's fine. Bacon, egg,
Don't
and
leave,
cheese
Anthony. It's your show.
on a
Gotta
bagel.
stay.
See, I know you said wide range, but I wasn't thinking time of day. You know
Well,
what I'm
it's
saying?
going to get worse, so hang in there.
It's all sandwiches. That's
Hold
fine.
on to
Right.
something.
Say it again, Aaron. Bacon, egg, and cheese
On a bagel.
on a bagel.
Uh-huh.
That makes a difference.
Oh man.
I'm ready.
All right, wait, hold on. We got to give the people a little time too.
TD
Bacon, egg, and
Freelancer. Erin has a lovely voice.
Oh, thank you,
Yeah.
freelancer.
Very nice. Very nice. Raven's making a sandwich right now.
Raven, I'm making a sandwich. What kind?
Yeah,
I
what
wonder if
kind,
Aaron's
Raven?
going to say it. I wonder if Aaron's going to name it. This will be interesting.
Raven.
It'll be some cosmic connection. Okay, go ahead. Number 3.
All right, number 3 is grilled cheese.
Grilled cheese.
Oh, shit. I'm starting to realize how many sandwiches there are. Grilled cheese. Fucking wonderful. Melted cheese.
Okay. I'm ready
Okay.
when you guys are.
Grilled cheese. No, I'm gonna need a second here. Grilled fucking cheese. I forget. I'm guessing where you're gonna put it, not
You're
where
gonna
I'm
try.
putting it.
Yeah, this isn't for you. This is you're guessing what I'm gonna come up with.
Okay. Grilled cheese. Shit. Oh shit.
Oh my God.
Son of a bitch.
All right, go ahead.
All right, I don't want to hear it. So just listen and put down your number. Ice cream sandwich, the cookie witch, where it's 2 cookies, vanilla ice cream in the middle, and chocolate chips all around.
See, that's a good twist. See,
That's
she's
a
putting a
sandwich.
twist in every one of them. That's a great
that
twist.
counts. That counts.
That's a great
Cookie
twist.
witch. Thank you. I
Cookie
really
witch.
thought I was going to catch a lot more hell for that. So thank you.
No, that's brilliant. That's brilliant. The chip witch.
What am I hearing? Is
She's
JSAB still on?
No, I'm just playing the jingle music.
Oh, okay. What the hell?
All right, see, I hate this now because I've played. I don't like where I'm putting this because I've played it all wrong.
See, that's the point of the game.
Yeah. That's
All right.
why it's blind top 5.
Last one.
All right. Last one is cheeseburger with American cheese and lettuce and tomato.
All right, I'm feeling a little bit better about it now. I'm feeling a little bit better.
Cheeseburger, lettuce, cheese. What is it? Lettuce,
Cheeseburger
tomato?
with American cheese, lettuce, and tomato on a bun.
Okay, can I say this?
Okay.
Off the bat, the 5 sandwiches, I think Frank is going to disagree with his own ranking.
Wow.
That's my statement. That's my thought process.
Are you, honey?
I might.
Yeah.
I love me a cheeseburger, but I'm not happy with where it landed.
Me too. Me too. Okay, go
All
ahead.
right. Okay, so number 5 was the cookie witch.
Okay.
Okay, the ice cream sandwich. Number 4 was the bacon, egg, and cheese on a bagel.
Okay.
Number 3 was chicken parm.
Shit. All right.
2, grilled cheese.
Mm.
And I left number 1 open for the end. I tend to do that. I did that last time.
Did you?
Number 1, I landed with cheeseburger. I did that last time, and it screwed me last time. This time, the cheeseburger is number 1. I probably would swap it out. Maybe.
Can I guess?
Yeah.
I was gonna guess you would have put chicken parm number 1.
I would have put chicken parm number. Oh, it's hard. It's a tough one. Either chicken parm. Yeah, probably chicken parm. I would have put number 1.
Yeah,
You're right.
I knew it. They said because who doesn't love a chicken? See, I put chicken parm 2. Where did you put chicken parm at 3?
I have it at 3.
I put it at 2 because I was like, he's gonna love it, but he's gonna want to leave his options open.
Very good. See, the chicken parm is good hot. It's good cold. You have it left over in the fridge. Oh,
Yeah,
I want a chicken parm now.
I
Yeah,
know.
see, I would have put chicken parm some more. I'm happy with cheeseburger though. Cheeseburger, lettuce, tomato. I'm always in the mood for a cheeseburger. That's all good.
I know.
Robin got 2 right. Very good. TD Freelancer got none of them right, but that's okay.
Yeah, Robin did a good job on that one.
You know, it's interesting. There wasn't a traditional sandwich, like a cold cut sandwich on this list.
Yes.
Very
Yeah.
interesting twist.
Well, I'll tell you what. You could make that its own category.
That's true. A cold cut category.
Cold cut sandwiches.
Boy,
Sandwiches.
we're only on day 2. Hang in there.
That's true. No, we're very excited.
This was great. So when you first said, "Oh, you got to go with me on the sandwich definition," I thought, okay, she's gonna put a wrap like Frank said. You went Chipwich. Brilliant.
Yeah. That
Absolutely
was
brilliant,
great-
Aaron.
Great curve.
Thank you. Anthony, you feeling it?
I've always said you have great curves.
Whoa. Hold on.
She got big old titties.
There you go.
Thanks, guys.
I'm very
Always
upset
Welcome to
good
the
be on
show.
Always good to be on the show.
I'm very upset because I have the sandwich clip somewhere and it's not on my little board here. So
I mean, what good are you?
useless. I always said you should be the one with the soundboard, not me.
Yeah,
All right,
send that thing over here.
Aaron, what's the last top 5?
Okay,
This
it's
is for Anthony
yours.
now.
And it's okay, now it's DMB songs with the caveat that these are better known songs. None of them are particularly obscure. Okay?
For us to play along with. Okay.
I
'Cause
just
if you-
don't
if you're
want you
going
to
deep
hold
cuts.
out for like the one that's, played at Red Rocks only like
Right.
B-side, okay?
Yep, you could tell I've caught Aaron at a party with a couple of drinks in me going, you don't understand.
This song
Red Rocks, man.
is so meaningful to me.
It's the notes he's not playing and I'm like, oh my god.
Notes he's not playing. All right, this is exciting. All right, top 5.
Dave Matthews.
Let me intro this because this might get clipped out from my Dave Matthews freaks out there. Top 5 Dave Matthews Band songs. Aaron's gonna name the song. I don't know what song's coming next. I got to put them in order from 1 to 5.
Right.
All right, let's do this.
All right, ready?
I'm ready.
Yeah.
One I've been listening to a lot lately. Lie in Our Graves.
This is not gonna be easy.
Lie in Our Grave. See, I don't even know that song.
I've been playing it like every day for the last week.
See, but Dave Matthews operates on a frequency
That's
that my
true. You
ears
can't hear it.
they don't
It's all
register.
beautiful. Okay. All right.
All right. I have some questions.
Here we go.
Are we talking about top 5 songs? Top 5 songs performed live?
No, that you like.
Your favorite song.
That you like.
Just that
You
I
enjoy.
like. So just the songs, not
Just the songs.
live performances. Or okay.
No.
Okay. Oh boy.
I spelled lie wrong.
Do that.
There's no Y in lie, right?
No.
Okay.
Like formaldehyde in our graves? God.
Formaldehyde?
Doesn't that have lie in it? I don't know. Never mind.
Oh, right. I got you.
Okay. I feel like I've copped out on this one. Go ahead.
Okay. Number 2 is What Would You Say? Hello?
Okay.
You were writing. It's a
All
long one.
Yeah, these are long titles.
Sorry.
There's song 42 or whatever the hell that's called. What was it? 49, 47? I don't know.
Okay.
51.
All right. Number 3 is Tripping Billies.
I'm looking at it. I'm trying to gauge Anthony's reaction.
This game is not fair. Okay. I'm in trouble. Okay. All right.
Okay.
go ahead.
Number 4 is Crush.
Ugh.
You're pissing Anthony off.
Okay.
And the last one is Frank spoiled it. It's 42.
Hey.
You mean 41?
No,
41?
do I?
Yes, you do.
Oh
Song
my God, I
41?
do. I'm so sorry.
No, you're
I'm
okay.
sorry.
Babe, it's fine. It's just Dave Matthews.
That's so weird. I love that one. Oh, I feel so stupid.
All right, don't feel so bad. For the promo though, I need you to say the number 41. Wait, hold on. Okay.
41.
That'll
what
be
I'm-
seamless. Not the Dave Matthews nut jobs will be not because right. I'll be like, she don't even know the fucking numbers,
Oh
man.
God, I'm so sorry. Shoot.
I got to tell you, out of these 5 songs, I recognize 2 of them that I would be able to be like, oh, I know that title of that one. And I know
Really?
Well,
that.
that's why you got sandwiches, darling.
Thank you, hon.
That's why you got sandwiches. All right, this is gonna be a bitch when you get Metallica songs, motherfucker. Let me just say that.
Oh, that's true. That's true.
Well, you already had Star Wars. What do you think is gonna be harder, Star Wars
was
or,
rough.
or Metallica songs?
I would say Star Wars was harder because I could admit that a lot of the Star Wars stuff is hit or miss. Metallica, it's all good. You can't go wrong.
Got it. Yeah, that's true.
All right.
Okay, here we
All
go.
right. Go ahead, Ant. From number 5.
Tripping Billies, I put at number 5.
Damn it. Okay, number 4.
Number 4, what would you say?
Okay.
Number 3, okay, the first one I got, Lie in Our Graves, I put at number 3 because it's a cop-out because I love that song, but I don't know what the other 4 choices are gonna be.
See, I was gonna do that. That's what I did with sandwiches. The first one was chicken parm. I put it at number 3 because it's smack in the middle.
Yeah.
You can't go wrong. All right,
It-
but
it-
I fucked up this whole thing.
And I said, ugh, Crush at number 2 because I love Crush, but
Damn it! That was my last chance to get one.
I wouldn't have put it at number 2. And number 1, I put at number 41. Is the best song on this list.
All right. Once again, I got 0 right. Here's my. I don't know if you could see it.
Yeah, there we go. Let me see here. That looks pretty good. You put Crush as number 1, 41. Tripping Billies, Lie in Our Grave. Yeah.
To be fair, I literally recognized 2 of these songs.
Let me see here. 5, 4, 2, 1, 3. Mercury, I don't think got any right. Neil Taylor. Everybody put Lie in Our Graves at number 5. That's
Mercury
kinda
says,
crazy.
say your answers again. 5 was Tripping Billies. 4, what would you say? 3, Lie in Our Graves. 2, Crush. 1, Song 41. That was Anthony's choice.
Yeah. There we go.
Yeah. Again, 0. I'm 0 for 2. 0
Yeah.
out of 5 for Janine. 0 out of 5 for Anthony.
You know what's weird? You could do this exact category 17 more times.
Oh, sure. He picked a bunch of different songs.
Yeah.
Mercury got 3 out of 5.
Way to
Robin
go,
got 0.
Mercury.
Very
Robin's
good.
got a suggestion for you, Aaron. Top 5 things J-Sab should use to fill in that hole.
I'm
Chicken
right on
parm.
top of that, Rose. If anybody knows that movie.
What is that from? I'm right on top of that, Rose.
Don't tell mom the babysitter's dad.
That's
The boss
it.
tells her whenever she doesn't know what she's to do, just say that.
That's it.
It's a great throwback. That's a great movie.
That is a great movie.
Great job, Aaron. Appreciate that.
Aaron, you
Well,
knocked it out of the park again. I'm just concerned for you. I just don't know if you could go with this. I feel like you're at a
Try me.
Aha. Challenge
at-
accepted.
I know you're at a Barry Bonds pace. Are you juicing?
We
Like,
might
what are we
do.
gonna?
There are endless topics. How many, we just pick topics. It doesn't have to be stuff we're overly familiar with, but it could be
Yeah,
Almost
But listen,
anything.
Not that I need to blow smoke up her ass, but anybody could just do this. Like Chip Witch, and like she's putting some zingers in there.
There's thought involved in these things.
And the first one that she gives you, like, you know, it's not like she's really doing a good job at this.
Thank you guys. Love the show.
I only wish we were as good as hosting a podcast that she is at doing this game show.
No, we should be writing the game shows, and Erin should be hosting this thing.
I know. All right,
thank you,
Erin,
for playing along with the sex stuff, and thank you everyone in the chat. Bye bye.
Thanks, hon.
Yeah, and now I have a new reason to be mad at. I mean, JSAB's list is. We have to discuss this. Missionary at 1.
Yeah, well, come on, is that what is? I had literally missionary at 5. That was my guess for her.
Yeah, me too. I don't know any girl that doesn't say Doggy Styles at number 1.
Wheelbarrow. I don't know why that wasn't on there.
Wheelbarrow. What is it? A Z job? What's it from that movie?
If you gotta ask, you can't afford it.
Everybody loves Erin on the thing. Erin trivia was good. I think this is like
no, this is a home run.
Even better. Is this easier? Oh, she's gone. I can't ask her. But is this easier for her to do?
It's a good question. I mean, the trivia we were doing about each other, right? You talking about that? Like who knows each other the best?
But it was general trivia too. Yeah, it was trivia about each other. That's how it kind of started, and then we were going to do like general trivia. But I feel like that's harder because it's so much broader. Once you get a category, it's kind of easy to.
Well, that's the thing. I think this is the topics are, you know, it's almost the sky's the limit with topics. Right. With how well do we know each other? There's a limit to the topics. You know,
there's a limit to that.
You can't once you get to, you know, what fucking nose hair trimmer do I use? You know, you're not gonna know. I don't use a nose hair trimmer.
All right. Well, I don't often wish for causes, but I hope this Israeli-Palestinian thing cools down.
Yeah, 100%.
That'd be nice.
That would be great. Again, my heart goes out to everybody in Israel, the Jewish community.
Yeah.
We're with you. It's terrible. So hopefully peaceful end would be great.
Quick peaceful end.
Yeah, yeah, that'd be great.
Yeah, and that's that, right? So don't forget to donate to the Star Legacy Foundation again all the month of October, where that's our focus. So if you got a couple of bucks, even $5 or $10 will definitely help. We appreciate that. Thanks to Erin for doing Blind Top 5 with us.
Yes, thanks, hon. Appreciate it.
We're back on Friday, of course, with the day's topics, and we'll take you into the weekend. And don't forget to pick up Erin's book, Oval. Yes. Link also in the description of this episode. That's still on sale, so make sure you guys grab your copy.
It's a beautiful thing.
Show me potato salad.
I'm just going to be waiting for that Seinfeld reunion, Frank. That's it.
Maybe we should go now. Go ahead.
Clock starts now.
I'm psyched.
Later, everybody.